The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 5 days remain.
Look at this.
The deadline? We gotta prep. Okay?
Right.
It's time. Let's see. Really?
Finally. You could say...
Whoa!
Ah.
Isn't that... I guess.
How goes it?
Hey.
So! I'll see you later.
All good. Let's go see. Mister. And then...
It'll be fine.
Okay.
If so,
I see.
right.
Yeah.
Maria?
Okay. This.
So...
Well, sure.
Yes. Perhaps.
No.
Indeed. That's why. I thank you. You see? "'Tis all right."
Beg pardon?
Luis is the only one left, isn't he?
All right then.
Please help as much as you can.
This is all right. Hello,
Oh, now this
Finally.
all right.
Listen.
Yeah. I'll tell.
It'll be fine.
Obviously. Still. Here. All right.
All right then.
Hey, mister!
All right then.
So, yes.
Right.
Yes. Fair point. Yes. Listen. This here. Try not to die. It's finally here.
You've come.
Right.
Oh.
I see.
that you mention it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
What is it? See this for yourself.
All right then.
I'm counting on you. I say that is enough.
At last.
Now then. Yeah.
Huh?
No.
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm. Right. Got a moment? Take this. Hey. It'll be all right.
I say that is enough. I'm counting on you. That's enough out of you, yeah? Right, you there.
Well, I guess that's the end of it.
All right then. All right then.
Let's go.
All right then.
Finally.
Hold on.
However... Oh. Yes. Cheers. Surely. Now then. Well then.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
Hey.
Hold on a second.
Why?
Here.
Sure.
Thanks. And? Huh? Yep. Thanks. Look at this.
All right then.
Let's go.
Now then. Whoa! True. Yep. But
Well,
here. I'll do it. Hey.
what now?
You know something? Hey, so
Listen,
what a day.
what?
Right then. If you want my opinion,
Right.
really now. I present to you.
Ta!
Greetings. Oh?
That's true, but
Interesting.
Well,
Interesting. But...
moving on.
It's fine. Well then... Impressive. You've come. The truth is...
Listen, it'll be fine.
Thank you, truly. I haven't a choice. You.
That's...
You know I... On the other hand, don't you worry. Have a look.
all right then.
Perhaps.
Where to?
Let's go.
Now, where... Leave it to me.
Yes. I have faith in you.
That's...
But even so, how delightful. Indeed. Please.
Huh?
I thank you. What say you? I can hardly wait. Please, do make yourselves comfortable.
What now?
Oh, you'll...
All right then. Let's go.
Good night.
hold on.
Well... Yep.
What kind of...
Let's see. Excuse me. But... let's have faith. Here. Good night.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. One day remains.
I think this is finally it. By the next sunrise, whoever has the most support will be the victor, chosen by the royal magic.
We've gathered enough support to be a match for the Blackguard, but we could be undone by the slightest change in the winds.
I mean, the royal scepter's in Luis's hands now. Whoever the royal magic picks, we'll still have to go stop him.
It is a feat only we can accomplish.
We'll get it done. And Del, you better be watching.
No matter what happens, I will protect you. 'Tis my oath.
You'll come back, right? It feels just like it did on the day Papa left. Oh, I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't cry. Oh.
Don't worry. Everything will turn out fine. Right, Your Highness?
We'll see you soon, Maria. Without a doubt.
You extra double swear. That's a promise.
Luis seemed earnest in his wishes, at least. We'd be mistaken to cast him as a villain of pure black and white. But whatever his motives, it doesn't change the fact that his methods amount to massacre. Even if there's more to Luis's arguments than it seemed, you're all my friends. We've come this far together, and I'll always believe in you over him.
Yes, I agree.
'Tis a sentiment you know we all share. Let us vanquish Luis and rebuild our country.
I am glad we travel as friends. I thought that the reason we are less susceptible to the Magla's maddening power was thanks to our mastery of the archetypes. But perhaps it's something else. We just need someone with whom our hearts connect. Someone who is willing to face the same anxiety alongside us and move forward.
Indeed. I too was a slave to my despair, but you all helped me find my way back. I know I'd be lost without you.
Weren't we all at some point? Oh, this is getting a bit syrupy, even for me. Let's just make sure we survive. So the people of a new kingdom can hear our tales.
Then we better have a proper bash once we're back safe and sound. You let the good lady Fabia know we're reserving the place. Hey, Maria?
Okay. I'll ask her to cook something delicious too.
Now that'd be a treat. She cooked this fantastic red grass beater the first time I was here, and it's been on my mind since.
By request, I've pushed the Skyrunner to her absolute limits too. On my honor as a right, I swear the old girl will get us there in one piece. Bit of a one-way trip, though. Can't promise a return flight.
Well, we're used to improvising escape routes. Tomorrow we settle this, once and for all.
We've come too far to waver now. Nowhere left to go but forward.
It's time.
All right.
Wait. Understood.
So we bring the fight to the...
It's a vortex of tremendous magic. The magla in the air is so dense, I can almost grasp it in hand.
Eurus! That was not an encouraging sound.
Lost. So much for the armored hull.
Come up, man! You have to find a way through this!
Well, consequences can come later. I'm taking off her limiters. Hold on. Come on, old girl. We're partners. Keep it together.
It is not so much a place as it is raw magla, furious and unchecked. The shores of the hereafter spill forth from the royal scepter, now in the hands of Luis. If it is the sun that proclaims the day, and the moon that ushers the night, then the celestial lord of these red skies, ill with anxiety, is the tyrant star. We await tidings, be they favorable or ruinous. The future of the kingdom will at last be decided.
Close shave. Rather too close. But we made it. But that rattling doesn't sound too clever. I think this is as far as the old girl goes.
It's broken? But what about our way back?
Calm down, old thing. I'll try some repairs. It's just I've never seen her in such a bad way.
'Tis as we expected then. We have no escape route.
Well, if things get rough out there, you can give me a shout. Still got the bunks if you need some rest to pull yourself together.
Right. Let's move.
At last.
What now? What now? What now?
Let's do it. Ready?
Yeah.
This place.
But this is... No way.
Please, take care.
Yep.
There they are.
We're not alone. Keep an eye out.
I see the enemy.
Well done, Captain. To battle.
Wind isn't working.
Face
Try
me.
hitting them with something else.
Here.
You hit their weakness.
By this power.
Move,
No.
I say. You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain. Right in their weak spot. Beat him down. That's the last of them. The way's clear.
To ever greater heights.
Wonderful.
I have retained my edge.
It seems I've grown. We can't relax yet, love. Stay on your toes.
Right there.
Keep it.
My archetype's abilities feel stronger.
I don't see anything we can't handle easily.
There they are.
Just a bunch of weak ones.
push through.
We should be fine.
I see the enemy.
More enemies around.
All right.
Watch your
How's
step.
that?
Nice. You're gaining strength.
What if...
Understood.
There they are.
Let's push through!
I can feel greater power.
Time for some
within.
close combat.
All right, how's that?
Does it seem that I've grown stronger?
Come on!
Okay, let's clean him up quick.
We'll win this.
Oh, power of kings! I need distance!
They're totally fireproof. We better use something else.
Fall!
Forward! I won't hold back! Shatter!
You hit their weakness.
All right!
That's your opening, Captain. Right in their weak spot. Beat him
Warrior!
down, Basilio.
It's time to
Wait a
strike!
moment. Now accept your fate.
Berserker!
Okay, let's do this.
Get stopped!
Now accept your fate. Fall!
If you would protect, sometimes you must destroy. Get stopped!
To the rear! Eat!
Let's Vitus power! Charging in! Let's go!
You hit their weakness.
I'm ready. You
That's
better
your
be
opening,
ready.
Captain.
I call upon royal power within!
Quite a
Help us
move.
out.
A wise choice.
Vitus power!
All right! Get wrecked!
Right in their weak spot. Beat him
Warrior!
down, Basilio.
Hack and slash! They die hard!
Face me! Then again...
Uh-oh! Brace yourselves. Basilio's looking pretty rough. Don't push yourself too hard, okay?
Oh, Vixen.
Like this. Someone, help him back up. Hey,
Get stopped!
I'll use what I must. Eat! Fall!
Berserker! Forward! Berserker!
you hit their weakness. That's your
Berserker!
opening, Captain.
Are you prepared? It's time to
Help
strike!
us out. Eat! To the rear! A wise choice.
Berserker!
About bloody time. Tell
Berserker! Ah!
Right in their weak spot.
I shall
Beat 'em down,
vanquish
Basilio.
evil! I'll crush you!
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
check me out.
We made short work of them.
Just take it. You can always toss it later.
That should come in handy. Pocket it. Yep, we're safe here.
I see the enemy.
All right, how's that? Come on!
That was any use for that.
Charging in! Time for some close combat!
There they go.
His power grows stronger still.
Wow. I'm sure whoever gets that is gonna love it.
What now?
Everything's pretty standard.
Right there.
Let's push through!
Impressive. Your training has paid off.
There they are.
I shall rise to the occasion.
Forward! Charging in!
I'm right here. Come and get me. Right there. I'm right here.
Expect no quarter. Oh, power of kings! Fall!
Strike! You hit their weakness! That's
No
your
holding
opening,
back!
Captain.
I'll
Hit
crush
their
you!
weak point. Keep it
Oh,
up
awesome
strong.
souls, do your thing!
Commendable bearing.
I'm counting on you.
Are you prepared? Take that!
Take this!
I love this path! You're it.
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone!
How's that? We've got a few problems still. Careful now. That's the way!
Come on. There they are. All right. How's that?
Stay vigilant. These ones aren't messing around. Incredible! This power feels
Right there.
stronger still.
Forward!
Smash it!
I knew you could do it.
I see the enemy. Time for some close combat. Forward! Right here. Time for some close combat.
I imagine that would be of use.
Forward!
Such an elegant fighter.
Time for some close combat. Charging in. Come and get it. Forward! Right here.
You don't have much health left. Don't
Charging
go
in.
too hard.
Come on. Time for some close combat.
Great job.
Forward! Time for some close combat.
Not tired, are you? I knew you could do it. Stay vigilant. These ones aren't messing around.
Such skill.
There they are.
Your health is concerning me.
Forward!
Can you take care of that?
I see the enemy.
Exemplary.
Time for some close combat. Let's push through.
If you intend to take
Forward!
risks, I might suggest you
Come and get it.
What now?
Hey, don't be a hero. Watch your health, would you?
Right there. Charging in. Come on. Forward!
That takes care of that. I think we're safe now.
I see the enemy. Come on!
All right, we did it!
What now?
How nice. This should prove useful.
Right there. All right. How's that? I see the enemy.
Impressive.
There they are.
Your training has paid off.
They all seem pretty weak.
Right there.
You got this.
Come on!
I can feel greater power within.
Yep, we're safe here. Shouldn't be
I
anything
see the
we can't
enemy.
do.
All right. How's that?
I'm getting pumped!
Well done, Captain. To battle.
Get in there!
Face me.
You hit their weakness.
Let's go.
Nice moves, Heisman.
How about this? Come here!
Hold on. Oh, awesome souls, do your
Right in their
thing!
weak spot. Beat
I
us
shall
down,
vanquish
Frodo.
evil.
Right on target. Nice one, Stroll.
Let's stay calm. Charging in.
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
Good. 'Tis done. I continue to grow.
There are still some foes around.
Right there.
Don't
Come on, Dad! I see the end.
Exemplary.
Let's push through!
Very impressive.
Right there. Dad!
I knew.
What now?
Look.
Yep.
At last.
I'll definitely.
What do you think?
Yeah.
I confess, I did not believe you would actually survive the Gauntlet.
Oh, please. Think about what you're trying to achieve. Nothing could stop us from getting to you.
I can accept that you hate injustice. Maybe we do share that. But I have to ask, Luis, why go to this extreme? Is it because you're elder? You saw your village destroyed for petty, evil reasons. Is this revenge?
Revenge? Ludicrous. That would accomplish nothing. An entire tribe does not become so derided to the point of genocide by authority figures alone, but by the vice of the society in which that ignorance is born. Indeed, it would be equally petty of me to take only the heads of the few familiar guilty. For my own satisfaction, no less. No, I would not repay injustice with injustice.
Then why? You drew the entire nation into your scheme without hesitation. If not revenge, then what would compel you to such ends?
It is true that I was born in the ancient sanctum, but I never held any fondness for that place. The Elder have long lived in hiding, clutching the truths of the world to themselves alone. A tribe of doors locked and secrets encoded. I wanted to change that isolation. And then, at long last, a man from outside the village came to visit. None other than your father, Prince.
That's...
Though royalty, he dreamed that the tribes might stand side by side as equals. And he rejected none of our village's history, however inconvenient to his worldview. I saw him with the eyes of a child. And for the first time, I felt a dream stir. Were there more idealists like him in the world outside? Was my life of hiding at an end? Under the canopy of that gloom-thick forest, all I wanted was to leave and live upon the open plains beneath a wider sky. That was all. As for what happened to the ancient sanctum afterwards, it is a story you've already been told.
It was set aflame and crushed beneath the church's heel. The Sanctist warrior monks and ordinary guardsmen alike, all in the palm of Forden's hand.
Neighbors and kin I'd known all my life were soon nothing but ash on the wind. Too quick to realize their own deaths. I was but a child, trembling before a wall of fire. It was a massacre. It had nothing to do with any hate on either side, or retaliation for any perceived offense. It was only pure injustice. A selfish act of devastation. One thought alone burned in my mind. I would never let it happen again. And so did I walk onward.
It was tragic.
Thus, I choose to make this a land of eternal, perfect equality, even should it cost my life. I shall return the anxieties endowed upon this scepter, and let it be heard. To burden others with your own fears and responsibilities is cowardice. My royal magic shall craft a world where that cannot be. Such cowardice dies.
What a lonely way to see things.
That's what turned you so cold-blooded, eh? First I've heard of it, but... sorry. Means we got all the more reason to kill you.
Luis! You're not describing a nation that condemns evil. You're describing a nation that's entirely blind to it. A land of amoral beasts, not people. In the end, I think you're still trapped. You've been stuck in that night of flames all your life. You don't trust anyone. That's why you can only imagine a world apart from you. Unless you can face that anxiety within yourself, then you're no different from everyone you've rejected.
So be it. From the beginning, I have championed world order determined by power. All that remains is for me to realize my truth by burying you beneath it. You are not the sole wielders of these lost archetypes. I am Luis, bearer of the royal scepter. With only a thought, the power of kings is mine to command.
What?
Behold, and I will reveal the secrets still beyond you. Come, we decide our world's future here. Our land is consumed with anxiety as it has never been before. All of it. Foundation for my new, better world. You are but an audience, powerless to tread on history's stage. Let it begin.
We fight for your ideal world. Prince, here and now. Or take him down.
For all that I believe.
Maybe not. Looks like we can't brute force through this one. You.
Going for the weak spot!
I call upon royal power within! What a mess. Ah! Hack and slash!
I will crush the fantasy in your heart.
Wait a sec. Time to switch.
I won't fail you.
Let's go. Hold on. No, we'll do this together! No, let's go! This is it!
Watch me! This might sting!
Face my wrath! You cannot run from your fate! Warrior!
The magic seeds!
Is that all you can
Don't
muster?
get sloppy, Captain.
Don't underestimate.
I'll show you.
This might be too much.
This is just what I need. Going for the weak spot, Juna. Now they're weak to
Face
something
my
new.
wrath! Desperation shows. I shall vanquish evil.
I'll use what I must.
Prince! This is it!
I've got just the dance for you. Watch me! Burn!
Their weakness. Don't
No
let us
holding
down,
back! Hack and slash!
Perhaps a favor, if I may.
For all that I believe. Take this! Bloody blood run from your face!
Come on, this has to work. I call upon a royal soul.
A bit much, actually. Fast dancer!
Warrior! I'll cut you down! I will crush
Royal
the
soul!
fantasy in your
The
heart.
magic seeds!
Fast dancer! This might be too much. I'll go with this.
My thanks.
Are you prepared? I shall vanquish evil. It's time for strike! For
Face
all
me.
that I believe.
Ha! Die!
Critical hit. High
Let's
plays
go!
a real ace.
This is it!
Very good. By all means, challenge me. Stake everything you have on this battle. I will face your convictions head on and crush them. This is but my first step towards my ideal world. There is no hope for you. Face my wrath. Your desperation shows.
This is just what I need! This might sting!
I will call upon royal power within. Your heart. Hack and slash. Not done yet.
Sounds formidable indeed.
It's okay. Prince! The magic seeds! Still here?
I'll show you.
Let's get some
I knew
use
you'd
out of this.
My thanks.
Quite a boon.
There is no hope for you. Take this!
I see your
You
game.
cannot run from your fate. Are you prepared?
It's time to strike! Face me! Mandible bearing.
You fight well. Better be sure. But this is not
Weakling!
Don't get sloppy, Captain.
This fast dancer, going for the weak spot.
There is no hope for you. Take this!
Your desperation shows. I call upon royal power within!
Right on target.
Now accept your fate. Apologies. Would you finish it?
I won't hold back! I do not fear death. And yet...
I think we've won this one.
So the power I have now is not enough.
The Magla drawn to the royal scepter has faded more than I expected.
Just as I thought.
I would be a fool to underestimate you, but I made a decision that day. Even if history remembers me as a destructor king, I will put an end to the injustices of this world.
What? What are you?
I commend you. Clearly no half measures will do. If I am to take your lives, I must stake my own, and all its power.
Damn! We can't get close! 'Tis tremendous aura!
I have a vision, and you will interfere with it no longer.
Wait!
It's his gauntlet runner.
Luis still has the royal scepter. If we let him buy time, there's no telling what he'll do.
Bloody hell! We can't even go after him.
There's no time to go back down to land and reorganize. We'll do whatever it takes to get that scepter back before the dawn.
Everyone! That bastard Luis took to his Skyrunner!
Yes, we know. Can you go after him?
It'd be suicide, lad. Oh, suppose it's too late to back down now. Well, I was saving some reserve power for the trip home. But if we're using it here, we're using it here. Well, chums, batten down the hatches and brace for the storm. Hop to it now! Get in! I'll just fire up the...
Look over there! Enemies! Ugh, of all times! Wait, how many are there? Where did they all come from?
He's trying to slow us down. Ain't like Luis to put off a fight, but I suppose he's too cornered to be picky anymore.
Hold on! The old girl's still barely holding together. She can't take off that quickly.
What do we do?
Your Highness, you get in the runner first. We'll buy you some time for takeoff.
Right. Understood.
Always were quick on the uptake, eh? No need to fuss anyway. We'll just kick them around for a bit while preparations are underway. Does that work for everyone else?
Fine. Suppose I'll keep you company.
Had you not suggested it, I would have done so myself.
What else are we gonna do? Twiddle our thumbs inside while Norris does all the work?
Nearest, don't let us down now.
Right. I'll get it done, damn it. Hop in, Your Highness.
Well, let's do this.
We hold the line! We must endure this.
Berg!
Got it! We're powered!
Not good. They're going for the Sky Runner.
Not on my watch.
Let's wreck him!
Hey, what are you doing?
Sure you want to die next to me, old man? Thought you ate platypus.
It's true I don't understand you and I never will. But I know I don't hate you, boy.
Let's go!
Aye! We fly!
What?
A noble must protect his people! Take this!
Finally, I've earned my title.
She flies. Straight and steady.
Our kingdom is in your hands, my prince.
We gotta go back! Everyone, they're going to!
We can't go back now.
We have to!
Take cover in the back. You made my dreams come true. You and the rest of them. If we live, we'll meet again.
What are you?
Let's fly!
You've lost everything, and yet still here you stand. I must say your audacity is almost admirable. However, you rejected me, and I will not relinquish the royal scepter. Since we cannot come to terms, we can only decide this through battle. I have but one final question. Prince, do you wish to stop me? Or do you wish to be king? What is it you truly want?
It doesn't matter.
You must hold ideals of your own. When will such empty ambitions come to fruition, I wonder? In life's balance, dreams that don't come true are equal to lies, but it hardly matters now. My ascension is complete. With my own hands, I will tear apart these lie-laced dreams and bury the past. Here ends the royal bloodline and the legacy of the archetypes. We stand on the threshold of a new dawn, a new age.
I can't listen to any more of this. What new age? What do you know about him? All you do is destroy. You refuse to believe in dreams. That's why you can't believe in anything that's gradual, complicated, and slow to change. All that means is that you give up on everything. You'll never beat us. You're nothing but a coward trying to escape this reality for one you made up.
The time for words has passed. So be it.
Such intense magla!
The quintessential force of the archetype. Is this all?
Such strength! How? It's happening so quickly!
Behold! This is the Royal Scepter's potential. Resist no longer. As I said, I would rather not force needless death upon you. Embrace it once more. Take your true form and become worthy of my new world. You are unfazed by the melancholy. Yet you thirst. Drink deep of the magma.
Not again!
What?
Stop! No! No! This can't be! Wake up! I said wake up! Hey, please!
My obstacles are clear.
The boy
Open your eyes!
is no more.
Wake up! Please! You have to wake up.
Where?
Are you awake now? I summoned you just in time. Do you remember what happened? What you've done?
I ripped out my
I'm frankly amazed you would go to such lengths, even to fight back against the spell. If I hadn't saved you, you really would be dead. But rest assured, you're finally safe. As for where we are far, far away from that hellish world. Do you remember the first time we met? I was sure you would find a clue in your journey that might reveal where in the world this place is. So I believed anyway, but I was wrong. From the start. This place is... It was never of that world to begin with. No. Maybe there's a better way to put it. This is a place that exists between reality and fantasy. In other words, the world we've been living in is fantasy. The journey was all an illusion.
An illusion?
There's nothing but despair in that world. And it will never get better. It's an endless, painful, irredeemable hell. I'd always believed that creating a utopia was possible. And if there was desire, then I thought maybe one day someone would achieve it. But I came to realize I was mistaken. In the end, a fantasy is just that. A fantasy. But all that primordial chaos only exists in that world. The world of reality is nothing like that. Really, it's an environment you should know quite well. You've come to know so much of it already. Through text on a page. Now, behold!
Isn't this?
Indeed. It's the world I wrote accounts of in my novel. Until now, you've thought this world a mere fantasy. But it's not.
So the world I know is all an illusion. And the world of the novel is... reality?
Surely you already know. There is no deadly magic, no prejudice between its people. Now, all you have to do is admit that everything you've been through has been nothing but a story, just a fantasy. Then this can be your perfect reality. Your journey of revolution was just a passing dream. Let me take you back to reality, child.
What will happen to my friends?
You don't have to worry. As long as you can accept that this place is real, everyone will be safe. That world is past any point of redemption. Change is impossible. The royal magic was supposed to be the turning point, but it was all for nothing. In the end, people don't want their world to change. They just want someone to be a sponge for their infinite anxieties. That's all. You can't blame Luis for wanting to end that cycle. How could anyone accept that they lived in a world that miserable?
Even so, I don't want to give up on it.
Come on, snap out of it!
What?
My, such disbelief on your face. But once you stop to consider it, the ideas fall apart. Come now. Magic? Some otherworldly force capable of anything, with anxiety as its fuel? A fanciful idea to sustain a fantasy world. Illusion. All of it. Those curiosities in academia, they were there because of the place's connection to true reality. And not even they could endure. You still don't believe me. Why is that?
I still have unfinished business.
But why? What unfinished business remains in an unwinnable battle? If I hadn't saved you, you would have died there. You don't have to chase your fears and anxieties based on some misguided concept of justice. It was all illusory. And there is no shame in accepting that. Reality is a monolith. Reality is unchangeable. So stay here in Utopia, in the place you loved reading about so much.
This place, it isn't a utopia.
You mean you deny it? Will you deny that the world of the novel is Utopia?
I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right? Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier, right?
The journey, my friends, they were as real as anything I've known.
Why won't you understand? Please, I don't want you to die. I can't lose anything else. Truly, I see. I understand now. I remember. I had indeed lost everything. Despite my lofty ideals, I lost everything. Academia, the woman I loved, even my only child. Reality isn't just cruel. It's cruel beyond any hope of change. That's why I had wished for someone to strike me down and end my misery.
Who are you?
Me. If I were to call myself by a name you know, my name is Hethlodius V. I once reigned as king. Or, I am half of one, to be accurate. I was born of the very magic that split the prince in twain and gave rise to you and this place. No, it is not real. We are inside the book you hold. It served as your key to visiting me. This was the form of my youth, when first I entered the ancient sanctum. Perhaps it would be best to call me a discarded shadow of idealism. I once took such joy and passion from my ideals. I truly believed that I might end the strife and discrimination that plagued our people across nigh endless years. But the tremendous incomprehension and injustice that defines our world, it was more than I could bear. It broke me. And Luis is likely going through the same thing. I want to save you from that despair. I understand now that I would do this as your father. I could not bear to lose my child a second time. If you stay here, at least you'll be saved. Do you truly still want to leave this place and risk your life to face a reality you can't change?
If I stay here, then I've already lost.
You are on the cusp of dying at Luis's hands. Is that not proof enough that we lack the power to change reality? I can't let you throw your life away against that man. I must stop you. Even if you come to hate me for it. Fantasy is a curse, sweet in seeming. And if I must save you from it, I will teach you what reality is. I suppose our promise to travel the world someday is destined to be only another unfulfilled dream. Archetypes embody the power of heroes who sought to change the world. And even having mastered such power against Luis, you could accomplish nothing. I wrote all my ideas into my novel, but my love's death showed me how empty it all was. You cannot sacrifice your one life for an empty dream.
I don't want to turn my back on my ideals.
Why can't you see that those ideals will only invite ruin?
If no one else, you must live. That world is beyond your help. Beyond any utopia. You must face reality, my son.
By this power.
I will save you, my son.
Prince! Hat!
So you would vainly struggle onward in the real world. The novel I wrote for you seems to have kindled only ideals of naivete in you. Then even my folly has come to haunt you. My mistakes poison your life. As your father, you leave me no choice. I will put an end to this madness. Do not fall prey to an impossible dream.
Still up?
It was in this story, in this book, where you found your ideals. Haven't you always dreamt of utopia? Why do you resist it now? Why refuse me? Why?
The magic seed!
Why don't you understand?
Still here?
Why? You were my first reader. You of all people have to understand!
It's okay.
So this is what it means to truly strive toward an ideal. What irony. After I spoke of fulfilling my dream alongside you. What power to see the archetypes brought to such heights in so little time. If you go back now, your ambitions will avail you nothing. You'll only die a dog's death. What is it that drives you so?
You gave up on your hopes, but I will not.
What? You think I chose to give up? Are you this determined to cling to your beliefs? Is that truly what separates us and keeps me confined here? Such power. Can it be? No matter how dire your fate, you never gave up. You surmounted every barrier, gathered and united soul after soul, and now, at last, across 3 nations, 8 tribes, and humankind. To unite heroes across such abyssal divides would require surpassing power. The king of all archetypes. Is that the role you would seize? A true king in body and soul.
Do you hear me? Your Highness!
Oi! Wake up, Your Highness! How? Their voices reach you? Even here? It would seem your future is not yours alone to decide.
I have a fight to win.
The support and ardor of your allies. Yes. The very power that reveals paths beyond your own perspective. I see. That is whence you draw your power. Neglect anxiety, and magic will lead to ruin. Even before the War of Destruction, the downfall was foretold. Yet still, they met their prophesied end. Perhaps archetypes are the will of humankind of old, left to us. A plea that we learn from their failures, that we might rebuild the future ripped from them.
I have to try. I want to know how far I can go.
Fascinating. Even as you face down the gravest oppression of reality, still you persist. Still you seek the world's unknowns as precious possibility. I see. Well, if you can believe there is more to the story than the end I see, then it is yours to tell. Once you return to reality, this place will surely fade as the dream it is. I, myself, will not be spared. Unlike you, my other half is long gone. And any reunion, lost. But if I truly am the idealized soul and hope of your father, then before I fade, I entrust you with the power of my life. Not as the author more, but as your father, the king. Now then. All right. However, the kingdom rests in your hands now. If there is yet any value to believing in something beyond us, prove to me that fantasy has the power to color reality. Now, onward, O King of a new dawn!
Everyone! He's awake!
Is he all right?
Thank the stars.
Huh. Considering it was we who engaged Amata's gambit, this must be rather humorous to him.
We pulled through, thanks to Neurus. Can't believe he caught us mid-plummet on that busted Skyrunner.
Well, don't leave out Heismay. Wouldn't have expected his wings to be so handy.
Never again.
We're in good shape. Our wounds have already healed. It was all so fast. I'm still a little shocked.
True. It's bound to be everyone hoping the best for us below. Like what Luis did. Only the magic working in reverse.
Huh?
What?
Why? Why do you still stand in defiance? What drives such tenacity?
Luis! The world is full of injustice. Not everything you've said is wrong, much as it hurts to admit.
Yet, you would give up because you see no other way. And no future can come from that. We may struggle with fear and anxiety, but we shape our own destiny with our own hands. I have no doubts.
Yes, you're a man who has endured tragedy. It's foolish, I know, all this talk of belief. I know well. That said, if you cast aside all belief, all that remains is to endure a slow death.
As for me, I believe things can change. I have to. Singing and believing aren't so far apart, right? Even then, my songs touched you too. I know they did.
After I'd idealized my death more than I ever did my life, thanks to a chance encounter, everything changed for me. Now I can hope for the best, without fearing for the worst. The possibilities are endless. If you ask me, that's what magic is.
Luis, you got all these people who believe in you, because you gave them a shred of hope. And now, you want to crush that hope. Maybe you're the one who's scared. Deep down, you're afraid to admit to yourself, you're the one who's hopeless now.
Luis, the fairies came to live in the Sanctum. But do you know why we chose it? The Elder tribe. We admired the people of humanity. To make our dreams into realities, we have to trust each other. When people do that, that's what makes them so amazing. If you deny the power of trust, if you make the world a place where it can't exist, then you're just plain wrong!
Fools. These false foundations. Who in their right mind could promise such fantasies? I will never let injustice be repeated. Never again!
His aura is entirely different. It's a magla burst. Luis is becoming a human.
Come on, then! No choice now. We prove ourselves with all that we are!
Let's go, then! This is our final battle!
Again, the world must be shattered, and again it must be rebuilt anew. You will die in tribute to my ideals, Prince.
We will win this. For the
won't hold
sake
back.
of our world.
Masked dancer! This might sting!
Great job, Juna!
I shall vanquish
something
evil!
new.
Be frozen!
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll!
Okay, let's do this. All right!
Let's go. No power in your fantasy.
The blade's edge!
I'll show you! Going for the weak spot!
Give in to anxiety.
That's not good.
My shoulders.
Nice one, Captain! They're weak to ice. Let's stop
No
it
holding
cold.
back!
The power of ice.
Hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll!
Come in. Ah!
Cilio left it wide open. Let's hit that new weakness.
Let's set it up! Not by this power. Let's work together. Maybe I won't hold back. The magic seethes.
Watch me! Burn!
I call upon royal power within!
Have no need for you.
Hack and slash!
You better be ready.
And its people shall perish.
Don't be scared.
I'm all prepared. No, by this power.
I call upon a royal soul! This might sting!
Warrior! Be frozen!
Hit the weak point! Keep it up, Stroll!
Here I go!
Berserker! Get wrecked! Right in their weak spot! Beat him down, Basilio!
Let's work together!
Let's wreck him!
Let's do this!
Behold this power! A bit much, actually. Masked dancer! Going for the weak spot! Great job, Judah! Now they're weak to something new! Nice one, Captain!
Are you prepared? It's time to strike! There is no power in your fantasy.
You're out of here!
Right in their weak spot! Beat him down, Basilio!
Maybe let's set it up! Maybe there's a better... I won't hold back! I better be sure. This'll do.
This is just what I need!
Ideals.
Raging fire! We hit their weakness! Don't let up now!
I shall
Judah.
vanquish evil.
Berserker! Get wrecked!
Let's work together!
Let's do this!
How's this?
Nice hit! That was perfect! Burn!
The world of old. Warrior! And its people shall perish. The power of ice!
Hit the weak point! Keep it up, Stroll!
You struggle in vain. Give in to the truth. Your fantasy has no meaning whatsoever. Strength is fading. Oh, please! You defy me.
Berserker! How's this?
This is it!
I'll show you! This might sting! Great job, Judah!
No holding back! Be frozen!
Hit the weak point! Keep it up, Stroll!
All right! Ah!
Basilio left him wide open! Let's hit that new weakness!
The magic seeds!
inequities of the world can only be cleansed if the strong subsume the weak. Now, be a noble sacrifice. Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
What? Is he trying to swallow those people? Wait, they're puppets? I'm focusing my power! I'm sensing deadly magma in the puppets. Moving back, attack him
If I
before
can
he
get
swallows
closer.
more. This is just what I need!
No need to rush this.
Masked dancer! Going for the weak spot!
There is no power in your fantasy.
It's time to
Strike
strike!
this out.
The world of old.
Get ready!
The puppet's magma's fading! Right in their weak spot. Beat him down,
go.
Basilio!
I'll cut through!
Fast dancer! This might sting!
Are you prepared? The power of ice! Missed!
You gotta aim better than that!
All right! You're out of here.
I won't hold back! This is it!
Fight a losing battle.
Watch me! Going for the weak spot!
Warrior!
You better be ready.
Right in their weak spot! Beat him down,
By this
Basilio.
power! The magic seed! Still here?
I'll show you! No need to worry!
My thanks!
I owe you one.
Warrior! The world and its ideals have no need for you.
Hack and slash! They die hard!
Nice one, Captain!
Oh, awesome souls, do your thing!
I will fight with pride! This is it!
I've got just the dance for you. You might say it's to die
I'll withdraw for
Here
the
I go.
moment.
Here I go!
And its people.
Now is at the tadpoles, shores of kings.
Give me strength.
Yupa hit their weakness!
You better be ready. Get wrecked!
Basilio left him wide open! Let's hit that
The
new
magic
weakness.
seeds!
I'll give you the performance.
I call upon a royal soul!
Maybe not.
Be a waste to let this sit! Done! Nice one, Captain!
I can do this. Allow me to
I knew you'd help.
you.
That helped us out.
Thank you.
You're out of here.
Right in their weak spot. Beat him down, Basilio!
This is it!
Fast dancer!
Summoner.
Thor!
Get wrecked! Come forth, royal soul!
Nice hit! That was perfect!
Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
This is just what I need! This might
Great
sting.
job, Juna! Now
Here I
we're
go.
doing something new!
Come forth now!
Yes! The puppet's Magless made
You
it!
better be ready.
Yeah! But hit their weakness!
My world! My perfect world! Not yet. I refuse. I won't let it end like this. You will be a sacrifice. You will sustain the strong. Oh, weak one. Oh, peon.
His Magla has gone out of control. At this rate, even a man of Luis's mental strength would lose his grip on sanity.
In the end, even he couldn't escape his own anxiety.
Then by his own logic, we've got to put him down. The weak deserve to die. The bastard's own words, yeah?
If he saw a threat in our power, then let us wield it.
You can't just believe in nothing. Nobody can rely on themselves alone. It's a pitiful way to live, and it's time we put an end to it.
Luis Squiaban! Here and now, I will strike you down!
Okay, it's time to do this! Give us our final call to arms!
Come on, everyone. Let's go!
Look at all that Magla! But still, we can't
By this
afford
power.
to lose!
Come forth, royal soul!
Watch me! I call upon a royal soul! This might sting!
I call upon royal power within!
Cecilio left him wide open! Let's hit that new weakness!
Let's try this.
I owe you.
I owe you one.
Thanks.
Feel true terror. Give in to anxiety.
Think not!
He's got a wing run!
So heavy.
His aura's overpowering!
Are you prepared?
It's making it harder to fight! Just hold on!
Here!
Time for my grand comeback!
Our new
You
world
better be ready.
ideals have no need for you.
Everyone,
Powerful as ever. What's happened?
Strength.
Shatter!
Stroll's badly wounded! Can anyone heal him? Stroll can't take any
Come
more!
forth, royal soul!
Someone heal him!
No.
They're weak to strike attacks! Smash him up!
Is there another way? Charging in. Let's
Basilio,
go.
we've got you moving
This is
slower!
it.
Nice hit! That
This
was
is just
perfect!
what I need! Going for the weak spot!
I call
your
upon
speed
royal
down.
power within! It's time to strike!
There is no power in your
Get wrecked!
Right in their weak spot. Beat him down,
Royal
Basilio.
Soul!
Masked dancer! No need to
I knew
worry.
you'd help. My thanks.
I owe you one.
Are you
Lay your
prepared?
snake down.
I'll cut you down! Vitus power! We'll do this together! Let's go! The magic seeds! I feel sick.
I'll figure something out. The captain's sickened. His abilities are down. I'm feeling that on a roll,
This might sting.
I call upon royal power within!
Basilio,
I'll
we've got
not
you
give
moving
in. Next one's
slower.
yours.
Our new world and its ideals have no need.
Can't let it
That
go
helps.
unused.
No
Your
holding
speed's
back!
down.
Hack and slash! Ah!
Right in their weak spot. Beat him down, Basilio.
This is it!
I've got just that.
I'll show you.
No moving to the masked dancer.
That's not. I call upon a royal soul.
Feel true terror. Shatter! Shatter!
Oh, please!
Done. Nice one, Captain. His aura's overpowering. It's making it harder to
I call
fight.
upon royal power within!
Hold on.
Oh, awesome souls, do your thing!
Right in their weak spot. Beat him down, Basilio.
Falling back. Here. Helpful as ever. Thanks.
Thanks.
The Parapus, a foolish people haunted by despair. Be gone from this world.
What's happening?
So slow.
Please!
Nice one, Captain.
This is just what I need.
Going for the weak spot.
The world and its people shall perish.
No, not this. I call upon royal power within! It's time for strike!
Right in their weak spot. Beat him down, Basilio.
The magic seed!
Watch me! You can count
I
on
knew
me.
you'd help.
My thanks.
I owe you one.
In the name...
Withdrawing!
Take care of the
I won't
rest.
fail you. Now accept your fate. Rancor!
Why? Why can you not understand my ideals?
This is...
Shatter! Fight a losing battle.
Highsmay's been sickened. Cover him. He can't fight at full power like that.
Maybe to the rear guard. Time for some close. Let's go.
This is just what I need. Keep it together.
I owe you. I can't afford to hold back. Let's try this.
Quite a boon. I need heat. Advancer, face me! To the rear! Now accept your fate!
This is it!
Feel true terror.
No, my mind fades.
Highsmay's about to collapse. Someone heal him fast. His aura's overpowering. I'll show you. It's making it harder
need to worry.
Just
I knew you'd help.
hold on.
My thanks.
My thanks.
Highsmay's
In the
in a
name
daze.
of justice.
He's gonna have trouble aiming.
Could do with
Much
this.
thanks. I see your
Please.
You defy me.
Stroll, your speed's down.
I'll use what I must. Mustn't settle for the easy way. Allow me to use this.
Vitus power. Hold on.
I'll leave this
Here
to
I
you.
go.
I can do this. They've slowed you down.
Summoner. Allow me to
That helps.
support you.
Helpful as ever.
My thanks.
I shall vanquish evil. Be frozen!
Stroll gave them a new weakness. Now hit him where it hurts.
No, to the vanguard.
Behold. Falling back. This should work.
My thanks.
Much thanks.
That was helpful.
Finesse! Beautiful dodge, Highsmay!
Take my fullest power. Be fortified.
I owe you.
Quite a boon.
Let to the fore! No holding back!
Perhaps this suits me best.
I leave the rest to you.
Leave it to me.
Forward! Let's go! The magic seethes!
Nice hit! That was call upon a royal soul!
The warrior and its people.
Right on target!
Let us
Nice
go!
one, Stroll!
By this power!
Oh, behold this power! Keep it together!
That helped. Helpful as ever.
Much thanks.
Warrior!
I'll cut you down!
I'll use what I must. Some darker arts.
This is it!
Feel true terror. The Nidia, a foolish people, fearing and denying solitude, be gone from this world.
He's got a power that can wipe out an entire tribe! We have to do something!
Shatter!
Done! Nice one, Captain! His aura's overpowering! It's making it harder to fight! Just hold on! No need to
I knew you'd help.
I owe you.
My thanks.
Our new world and its ideals have no need for you.
I'll leave this to you.
Okay, I'll take care of this.
Heisman! They cut your speed!
Power of
So be
kings.
careful!
There's a better way. See? I see your flame.
You defy me.
Come on! This has to work!
I won't hold back!
Basilio, we've got you moving slower!
I shall vanquish evil.
Heisman! They cut your speed! So be careful!
The rest is
Here
yours.
I go!
Let's stay calm. Lend me your strength! Now come forth, royal soul! The magic seeds!
Nice hit! That was perfect!
Oh, awesome souls, do your thing! Don't be scared!
I pray you're ready. Allow me to support
I knew you'd
you.
help.
My thanks.
Thanks.
Falling back, a favor, if I may.
Freak! This is it! Still here?
Right in their weak spot! Beat him down,
Little
Basilio!
souls of kings, give me strength. Be fortified.
Thanks!
Much thanks.
That helped us out.
A world born of fantasy. It must not be. Shatter!
What are we doing again?
Beautiful dog, Heisman! She was lost
I'll
her
use what I
memory.
must.
She can't use her skills!
Mustn't settle for the easy way.
That was helpful.
I won't hold back! No.
I leave the rest to you. Leave it to me. This is just what I need! Going for the weak spot!
I leave it to you.
Let's set it up! The magic seeds!
Come to this.
A tough one. Come in!
Get wrecked!
Right in their weak spot.
Behold
Beat 'em
this
down,
power!
Basilio.
Raging fire!
Stubborn, hey?
Feel true terror.
I see your game.
A losing battle.
His aura's overpowering. It's making it harder to fight. Just hold on.
Advance!
She was hit with a malady. Her abilities are way down.
Formidable indeed.
Come forth, royal soul!
My world! But why? Why is it still beyond me?
Dawn breaks.
Look! He's done it! He's finally beaten Luis!
Does this mean he's won? I'm not dreaming this.
He did it!
Not yet. I have my ideals. Witness!
Everyone's fighting their fear and anxiety. Nobody knows for sure what's right. And even through all that, the people have declared you king!
We fight for more than justice. Show him our will against his. Show him the fall of his world!
Hold fast to your ideals! 'Tis your sworn duty as king!
You've wielded the power of kings. It's time to stop following in their footsteps. Now it's your turn to take your place with them!
Your fantasy is naught but lies!
What? What's going on?
Fantasy is more than an empty dream. It's a dream with the power to change the world!
Damn you!
That must be the Lord that governs Utopia in all worthy champions. The hero's archetype. The king. I see. At long last, fantasy has become a force that frees people from anxiety. A harbinger of change for a deadlocked reality.
The people have chosen my son. With that, my tremendous gamble hath borne fruit. Thus it is that my duty here draws to a close.
And now, the novel you wrote with such passion will finally begin a new chapter.
This voice... could it be? But how?
While flames swept through the sanctum, I cast a final spell to abandon my body and survive in soul. I became an immaterial being among the fairies. I had to, so I might provide guidance to the child on his most perilous path.
The power of the archetypes. Was that your doing?
No. All I did was awaken them to it. My voice carried the words they needed to hear. That power is no great and rare treasure. It is something that might be grasped by anyone with the will to change the world. And anyone has the power to change the world. Those children proved as much. Now, that boy has grasped the courage of a warrior. All dragons who still roamed the continent have fallen by his hand. For what greater embodiment of the impossible is there than a dragon? And he now possesses the power and will to quell those forces.
I see. Then he is not so weak a child that I must hold his hand. I am truly sorry. I lost all the power I once knew. I saw the sanctum burn. And you. I lost you. Once they took our child from me, all my remaining hope went with him. And so I placed my faith in the royal magic. I believed that if this world would choose him, there would still be hope.
This shall do. That boy's fight, and ours, is finally over. The people no longer need some mystic relic or some lofty magics to soothe their fears. They have found the strength to overcome it within, provided they can turn their anxiety into strength and never stop walking toward the unknown. Reality will ever change. Their world shall be one full of possibility.
This isn't about the throne anymore. It marks the beginning of a new era, led by those who are truly worthy of the people's trust. Almost the appointed time now. The day is dawning on a new king's reign. And with it, my true passing. However, if I may truly end my life with pride in my boy, and my love at my side, I've no regrets.
It's been a long road to this moment, hasn't it?
It has indeed. But for our son, a new journey now begins. Heed me, all people of the kingdom. Dawn breaks, and the appointed hour hath come.
He speaks. With the announcement of our new king, everything finally ends.
I now settle the long-contested succession to the throne. They who hath gathered the most faith from their subjects amassed, they who hath overcome this fierce contest, the throne's new sovereign, I now reveal. Behold, your new king of your kingdom united.
Certainly did, love. He really did. Oh, I still can't believe it. That boy pulled it off. His Majesty, the new king.
I won't accept it! The new king is Count Luis.
You can't just crown his son after all. That's cheating, that is. Rise up, people! Riot!
Disorderly conduct will not be permitted.
Settle down. The tournament is over. Our new king has been decided, and the royal capital falls under His Majesty's rule. Threaten it, and you shall face the wrath of the crowned theocracy's warrior monks.
Bloody fantastic. They really did it.
Quietude descended once again upon the royal capital, and the day of the new king's coronation arrived.
Boy, coronation really crept up on us. There's a lot of people in the crowd.
Don't tell me you're nervous. After everything we survived already, stage fright should be nothing for you.
All the same, my heart's pounding out of my chest.
Is it? Nothing you're not used to then. It's just like with the archetypes. Just keep your head high.
It'll be fine. We'll keep the crowd warmed up for you.
Your newfound dignity suits you well, Your Highness. Ah, but I suppose you have outgrown that title. Your Majesty. Yes, that too suits you well.
By the way, saw some of them Senate fat cats hovering about, acting like they've been supporting us from the start, of course. Always on the winning side, eh?
Better than the alternative, no? Especially since we've got some Luis diehards among the people.
I hear that many are concerned about his proficiency with statecraft. To be honest, I'm not so sure myself.
Juna will stand as moderator at the podium. His Majesty will only be asked for a few brief answers. First, the people would know how you aim to lead them. How will you respond to that, Your Majesty?
We have the power to change the world. All of us. I know I'm inexperienced, but I'll strive to do my utmost. With all of you at my side.
That's fine. The people have about had it with pompous monologues. Better to say what you mean with determination.
Still, there are a lot of people in the crowd who have never supported you. How are you going to respond to them?
I'll have to let my work prove my words. With results, I hope everyone can feel that our future will be brighter.
You went from a nobody to the top seat in the nation. No need to puff up and bluster anymore, what? You'll do fine.
A ruler must only stand tall. The rest is not done alone. We are with you.
Indeed. And we're no strangers to more practical work. Whatever our tasks, I'm sure we can handle them.
Well, it is time to make your first appearance as our king. Let us brace ourselves.
Good luck.
Thanks for always having my back.
Well, let's go. To His Majesty, the new king.
All right, a warm welcome, please! His Majesty, the new king! Your Majesty, you're so young!
Please. My king, your subjects would hear how you intend to lead them.
Relax, okay? Take it easy and use your own words.
As a ruler, I've much to learn. I cannot say what I'll accomplish. And yet, I believe the world can change by our hand. And to that end, I will face any odds.
Now, Your Majesty, a few more words. Naturally, some under your rule now supported other people in the race. How do you respond to their voices?
There will be times I let you down. I know that. Only results can prove my intent. But still, even should you oppose your king, you can always believe in your own future. I will make sure of it!
A nation where dreams and fantasies are always in reach. Will surely be a challenge.
We'll make it happen.
There you go. If you can pull that off, you'll be the finest king we've known. Well then, this is it. Your attention, please.
No lord remains for you to kneel before. Please take the crown with your own hands, my king.
Long have I awaited the arrival of this day. This journey has reached its end. He came to know the goodness of a hero's heart, and became the king his people had always hoped for. But as this journey ends, so another begins. I'd like you to watch over him on his path for a little longer yet. 1 year has passed since the arrival of the new king.
Hey, heard the news? They're finally reopening that mage academy that got closed down.
You don't say. The famous one deep in the Montario Mountains. Really? I'm impressed. It only took them a year.
They've even paved a proper mountain road. And get this, their headmistress is none other than Lady Juna.
What? The songstress?
Well, she is one of the king's 6 partisans. If she managed to help save the world from Louise, I expect she knows a thing or two about magic. Sounds like they plan to fully open the magic researchers' findings to the people, too. Quite a turn from when the late Sanctifex banned it.
Makes sense to me. After the clash between His Majesty and Luis last year, everyone knows you don't really need an igniter to use magic.
And that's just today's news. It's surprise after surprise, ever since us church folk got the boot from the palace. Even the Royal Knights. Their leadership was bound to the church more than anything, and now he's out on his ear too. And replaced by Sir Haisme Noctul, no less.
You believe that? The Royal Knights, led by a Uchief, of all things. Though he's one of the 6 partisans himself. When he speaks, everyone listens. No one's about to complain.
Even Parliament now invites citizen representatives to hearings. Strange to think we'd been deaf to the voice of the people until now. It's unbelievable. Compared to the days of the autocrats. How swiftly the times change, eh?
Credit where it's due. I think it's thanks to His young Majesty. Remember last year's coronation? Unprecedented, that. Saw heroes of all different tribes celebrating the king's victory. Celebrating among the common folk, even. They tell me some of the younger aristocrats have taken to calling it the Great Reconciliation. It really is a tragedy, what happened to his father, the king. But considering how his sons turned out, I hope he's at peace.
Indeed. Yet the real test is still to come. The first year has seen a lot of good, but we've still got our share of problems.
Speaking of His Majesty, I've also heard some folks saying they've seen a boy wandering around these parts who looks just like him. You don't suppose?
Ah, can't be. Without his escorts? Besides, what business would a king have in this place?
Suppose you're right.
Mountains upon mountains of appeals from the people. How many days will this take to sort?
After all the trouble you took to flee politics. And somehow you're now the preeminent ladyship of your house. Such is fate.
Despite everything, this year has passed in surprising peace, hasn't it? Honestly, with the royal scepter disappearing like that, I feared more dissent.
Perhaps after Luis, they swore they could never let that happen again. Either way, more and more are dealing with conflicts calmly and openly. Promising.
It promises that I'll have an eternally cluttered desk.
Here, Your Majesty. I've brought in the next load. And there we go. Not half bad, right? Hey! Isn't the king supposed to be here?
When did he? I've said countless times not to leave unannounced.
All this decoration doesn't suit me. How'd Louise and Forden put up with all this damn finery? Your Majesty? Are you here? Juna's back from her inspection.
Apologies, Troll. I'll look for him now.
Wait! I'm coming with you!
Oh, good grief. Some things never change. Not that they should.
I'd say life has changed plenty for us. Yet somehow our captain's same as he ever was.
And then, well, I might have got a bit too fresh with them stuck-up Sanctists. But those bloody church folk been looking down on us for years, you know? Still, it was other Sanctists what stepped in to keep things peaceable too. I reckon they're not all bad. Guess me cogs turning. They lost both their Sanctifex and the Saint Lady last year. Got their own struggles, I expect. Not like it excuses all of them or makes me want to go up and shake a Sanctor's hand, but you really put some perspective on it.
I believe you'll come to understand them.
You know what, lad? You're all right. You ever need some good, honest work? I'll get you squared, eh?
I should have known you'd be wandering around without your escorts again. How is it, being able to hear the city's honest thoughts? If you told them you're the king, it'd knock them sideways. Sorry you ended up coming all this way. Maria's actually out on an errand right now.
And I suppose I'll wait until she comes back.
You sure? That girl always ends up on detours. No telling how long she'll be. Either way, best keep your head down. You know what happens when you're too obvious about this. Sooner or later, the Lady Captain of the Royal Guard...
Oh, there you are! I knew we'd find you here, for crying out loud!
Phew. So you were here.
Speak of the devil.
Let us return, Your Majesty. And I thought I had informed you that Juno would be back from her expedition today.
I suppose I have no choice.
What is it? You have unfinished business. 'Tis settled. I shall come with you on every excursion.
Not dressed like that, you won't. You know how we like snooping around, inconspicuously.
Point taken.
He'll be fine. His Majesty is not about to fall prey to some alleyway scoundrel, surely. Right, Your Majesty. If you see Maria about, do slow down for a chat. She'll be shattered if she finds out she just missed you.
Fine. Now, Your Majesty, once your business here is finished, please make sure you return to the palace with all swiftness.
All right.
Let's go! Hey?
Come now. Of course. And so... Well... This I vow.
What do you want to do?
You're not serious. All right, then.
Pleasure to see you.
Hey. Yes. Now that you mention it. Thank you.
Yo. Hey. But...
That's... yeah.
Thank you.
Oh. Just...
Right.
True. However...
Now that you mention it.
Yes. We shall.
All right, then.
Ah, brilliant. Thanks.
All right, then.
Aha!
Wait.
Just a moment. Perhaps.
Do me! My king.
In that case,
Gosh! Well... So... Speaking of which...
now we're talking.
Yeah. Hey! Hey! Magic. Wait a sec.
That's a good kitty.
Oh.
Ta!
Do me! Ain't this a
Say.
Brigitte.
Yes. Yet. Speaking of...
All right then.
Greetings.
Well,
In truth, alas, the reason is, now that you mention it, very well. I do believe, because...
Wonderful.
Ain't this a pickle?
all right then.
That's something.
Really?
Well... Got to say, Then again, brilliant.
Lovely, that.
Amazing.
Hi there. Oh, right.
Hold on.
See you soon, I hope. Say there.
Hey.
Even so.
Hey. Thank you.
That's...
No. Hey. That's why.
Say there.
Aha.
all right then.
Grand, innit?
Ah, wonderful.
So? That reminds me.
That's right.
Oh. Oh, hello there. Oh, right. I suppose now I should call you Your Majesty. You know, I was just telling Papa, even through all that mess, everyone's really been working hard.
You think this country's gotten any better since then?
Well, seems like everyone's having more fun than before. I'm sure Papa's happy too.
That's good. Hearing that from you really lifts my heart.
Don't worry. I'll try to do my part with what I've got. I want to help everyone understand that the world could be a better place if we can join hands with one another. Miss Fabian's fed so many hungry people since things changed. Some of those people even said they found their place there. I think I did too. If we can all change together for the better like that, we'll be closer to your Majesty's and Papa's dream. And I want to help with something too. I want everyone across the land to be able to smile.
Yeah, I'm counting on you.
Yeah. Thank you, Your Majesty. Oh, thank you, Your Majesty.
We should be the ones thanking her. Feels like I can see the entire country's future in her smile.
Everyone!
Long time no see. How have you been?
As we find ourselves afield, I thought I might visit Alsace myself.
Hold on a tick. Those people there? Surely not.
Naturally, we're drawing attention. We didn't all have to go at once.
Needn't fuss, old thing. It's been too long since we were all together again anyway.
Lady Tuna, did she really come all this way in a runner? Could have asked His Majesty to pop over and bring you back with a teleport or two.
The unmitigated nerve. Oh, it's fine. I wanted to take in our country as it is. It's definitely a little rougher outside the capital's walls. There's still traces of melancholia around, and the odd human roaming about.
We're sending soldiers out for every incident we can. But it's not easy to hear the voice of the people from more distant regions.
I guess it's obvious. But just because you're king now doesn't make you suddenly all-seeing.
A lesson I learned last year. In the end, I was blind to a great deal of this world. Never would have learned if I hadn't pushed out the door and seen it with my own eyes.
A year ago, I would have just said we could fly over ourselves. I mean, let's be real. The capital isn't going to fall apart if we just sneak over for a little tour, is it?
Of course not. We specifically put precautions in place to keep things running.
Yet it has only been 1 year. We cannot be too complacent too soon, lest the dissidents seize on the opportunity.
Oh, there he is! Over there! See? I told you, that's His Majesty, innit?
Might have been a bit too obvious.
Oi there, Your Majesty!
You dare hoy the king? You swine!
Steady on, Hockenberg, calm. You needn't draw steel on the poor fellow. We're the ones who indulged in this little day trip.
Your Majesty, thanks for all you do, really. Have to say, my life's a lot easier now.
There's more work to do every day. But we're in this together. We believe in you.
Everyone's so supportive. Kind of brings back memories from last year.
Rather. It's the sort of thing to get a chap all misty-eyed over the past. What a journey it was.
We really did just leg it up and down the country slaying dragons, eh? Can't believe we actually survived it.
They were dangerous times, but exciting ones too.
When we fought to appease the dragon god, I had no idea we would have to face another 4 dragons.
Nor I. Never thought the day would come when I'd be hailed as a dragon slayer. Huh. Life is full of surprises.
Right.
It was a hard road, but we did have fun together, didn't we?
Looks like we're drawing a crowd. Time to get back to work.
Indeed. A veritable mountain of tasks awaits us, and I will see it crested.
And not long after, the new year dawned.
Journey? Are you really planning on leaving us?
There's more I have to see. With my own eyes.
You want to know what's going on in the world, huh? Well, I guess you are the king.
Sounds like fun, but a daily jaunt down to the slums is one thing, and a proper journey is quite another. You're a king now, lad. You've got the people's expectations on your shoulders. It's all right to just sit on your throne and mind the home front, you know?
I want to do what I can for the people. If that's not kingly, then the crown's just slowing me down.
Come on, this is no time for jokes.
Ever the fearless gadabout, eh? Well, I take your point, lad. Magla and the humans make a fine barometer for the anxiety still swirling in the country. So you go out and give it a proper survey, where it is and how much is there. If people can't face their anxieties, they can't keep their eyes forward. And if they can't do that, we'll have a bally hard time moving forward as a nation or a people. So you want to get a better grasp of it all. That's your most important duty as a ruler. That's what you're thinking, eh?
Right.
If that was your plan, you could have just said so.
Sounds like a fine idea to me. A proper spot of fun, besides. Wouldn't expect any less from our king and captain. Well, since I'm the bally court engineer, I've no choice but to come along. I'm the only driver fit to maneuver the Royal Skyrunner after all. And why, you're the Dragon Slayer King. Bane of monsters all across the country. When I imagine what sort of wondrous encounters you've got next, well, I'm all agog. Yes, here begins our quest anew. Let us sally forth upon our... hello? Are you not listening to me?
Sire, you've really got to stop chasing these ideas all on your own. You'll be the death of us.
Once again, sire, I've asked you countless times to give word if you're to leave the castle. Such caprice.
Nurse, don't tell me you called for them beforehand.
Saved us a bit of time, eh? Though, hello, what's this? I count only 2 of the 6 partisans. Short a few spears.
For my part, I believe 'tis unrealistic for all of us to depart the capital together.
Oh, so you have no plans to stop our little adventure, eh?
Hulkenberg and I talked it over. We decided that if you insist on going, we'd rather go with you than stop you.
I'm glad to hear that, but will that be all right?
I was thinking back to our last fight with Luis. So many people supported us, but not for any high-minded ideals or arguments.
They were supporting us because we were actively fighting a monster on their behalf. In the end, people make choices based on their personal experience and emotion. Even if decided justly and supported by prosperity, the people may struggle to trust a king whose face they do not know. An invisible ruler is no cure for their fears.
Right. I'm not opposed to the idea of getting out into the world again. Really, it might be the wisest move to make sure you're a king everyone knows.
Still, this early into the new year? 'Tis never a dull moment in your Majesty's employ.
Bit of a smaller party than we last set out with, huh? But it's a pleasure to be on the road again with you.
Okay, but can we really afford to have both our general and the Royal Guard's captain coming along for this?
'Tis natural course for the Royal Guard to accompany the king. And I trust my corps is not so feeble that it will fall apart in my absence.
We'll make it work. Got to learn to trust others and delegate, right? We'll just have to lead by example.
Right then, let's go.
You once heard my voice and answered a query in kind. Is fantasy a powerless creation? That timeless question. So long as life remains in the world, we seekers all shall search for our answer. But he will find his. Of that I am certain. And it is thanks to you for believing in and guiding him. That was the true purpose of my royal magic, you know. To seek and obtain guidance from denizens of a land beyond ours. A land that has not yet lost hope. And it was you who answered the call. Armed with your hope, armed with the power of fantasy, you rose in glory. Such courage, such whimsy, and yes, what thrills. You have my sincerest thanks.
Feels familiar. It's been far too long.
Aye, the wind feels an echo of days past.
Unusually poetic for you.
They're awful, aren't they? They would have left us behind. Oh.
Well, I'm not certain we're in a position to talk, having followed straight after, saying we could just teleport back.
Well, hey, we figured the kids might want to change your scenery, like.
Wow! Amazing!
Poetic indeed. That the scepter's absence restored order to Magla, and even greenery to the sands.
I'll say, I definitely like this view better.
Let's go.
Dear guest, from a world I shall never know. In your eyes, I know our journey was ultimately a fiction. However, I hope your memories of this fantastical adventure burn as bright in your reality. I hope the promise of our world echoes in you with all my heart. I hope that fantasy gives you strength.
Look at that. The rubble's just bait for tourists now.
I never expected a view like this.
Let's see it all! Let's see the world!
Yeah.
A new journey now beckons. In days of eld, the people prospered and perished in turn. Struck by their ways, I wrote a book of my dearest ideas. A tale of fantasy. In my vision, they placed their trust, and so the kingdom breathed new life.
The strength to believe in the unknown, that can change everything. Without a doubt, you will face all sorts of trials ahead. But carry onward with all your heart. Onward, fearless, into a world unknown.